What's happening now?
My sister left the house at 10:30. She's pregnant. We don't know where she is. None of her friends know where she is.
Can I get her name, please?
Yes, her name is Mia Campos.
When 16-year-old Mia Campos vanished on a warm July evening in Georgia, it triggered an immediate panic. But what her family didn't know was that the man helping them search had already killed her.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
My sister was on the mother because I was talking.
Ma'am, are you able to start this job?
The killer thought he was getting away with it, but detectives were already ahead of him.
Me and some other people, we kind of think that this had something to do with it.
Are you accusing me of having something to do with it?
July 14th, 2024, Loganville, Georgia. Mia Campos leaves home to meet someone. She never comes back. Hours later, her phone goes silent.
Gwinnett County 911, what is location of the emergency?
Her number says
What's happening now?
my sister left the house at 10:30. She's pregnant. We don't know where she is. None of her friends know where she is.
Can I get her name, please?
Yes, her name is Mia Campos.
How old is your sister?
She's 16.
Does she have a history of doing this?
Yeah, she's always dancing and she's always come home right away.
The officer, just be out there as soon as they can, okay?
Okay, all right, then, thank you.
Her family tracks her phone to a wooded trail just outside the neighborhood. No sign of Mia.
Bro. Tell me exactly what happened.
Oh, you can looking for her, friend. I found her.
Okay? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
My sister was on the mother because I was talking.
Ma'am, are you able to start this job?
What my sister did?
Raise like 25 feet or so back there.
As compassionately, we're gonna have to lock the scene now. We gotta figure out what happened.
A 16-year-old girl, 7 months pregnant, signs of strangulation, no defensive wounds, no robbery. This wasn't random.
So we basically don't know why she's 48 days alone.
Let's get CID notified and let's see if we can't get this wrong.
With a teen victim, time matters. The Gwinnett County detectives move fast.
Basically, the family, they found her here at 1053. They tracked her over here to find my iPhone.
I have her cell phone in my pocket.
The first step, talk to the people who found Mia.
So they all want me like that.
Just the baby's father, Jesus, and the dad, Edward.
Depending which one you want to talk to first.
Sam? Yeah, let's talk to her.
Hey, sir, I'm Detective Arias with Gwinnett PD. You mind if we talk over in my car for a couple minutes? Can you kind of walk me through where this all started, where your night started, and how you got to this point?
Yeah, I revived 11:30, and that's when I found out that she went to the store. She told Marsha, "Okay, I'll be back in a local trip."
She didn't say with who or anything like that.
And we started calling and she didn't answer.
Do you guys have any idea who picked her up at your house?
We called Jesus to see if maybe, she can pick her up. But then we talked to his mom. He said, no, only Jesus with me. I said, well, we can find her. So he came and his father.
And then you guys start looking forward?
Right. We called one of our friends to see the location.
So he told you that she was around here?
And she was around here.
I understand this may be difficult, but can you explain to me what exactly you guys saw when you found her?
She was laid down, like with her back down, kind of sideways, but her head, it was inside that, like the bushes. That's on her head straight, but her lips, that was already blue. And I started doing CPR, and when I feel her hand, it was already cold. Oh, she stopped. That was not physical, like they hit her or they shot her to death, The overdose? Maybe, I don't know.
Do you have any reason to believe that she would overdose?
I mean, because the way I found her, I'm praying to God that hopefully that I'm giving something to her that's what happened.
To your knowledge, she not using drugs?
No. The only thing that we found her last time, those bites.
We bit?
That was the last one that we found. That I know that I took them away from her. And that's when she came in pregnant. And after that, she was normal. I did this her baby.
Okay. And what about Jesus?
Jesus? Yeah, he's I think he's over there.
He's over here still too? Okay. We appreciate you talking to us. Jesus.
Next, they talk to the father of Mia's unborn child, Jesus Monroy.
First off, I'm sorry for your loss. So can you kind of just walk me through what you know so far and everything?
So for what I know, she left the house. Her sister called me like around 12, like kind of crying, asking if she was texting if she was with me, and I'm like, no, I'm home right now. Like, I don't know anything. So was like, you know what? Let's look in the woods. So that's what we did. We instantly through that side, we kept looking. We all spread out, and then my dad was the one who saw her. And then we checked for a pulse, and we didn't get any response back. And so I just carried her out here. Everybody just started crying.
Okay. Were you guys together? Were you guys like dating or anything?
I mean, I didn't know her till the party last year around December. We were wasted. I don't know if she was wasted, but it's a house party. You had to be over 18, so I'm sure she used a fake. They were checking all my IDs because there was a lot of things that, there were like alcohol, drugs. What happened it wasn't supposed to happen. And like a month and a half later, she contacted me, and that's when she told me she was pregnant. I freaked out and everything, like, this really happening? Her parents got in contact with my parents, just talk everything out. Just wanted me to take responsibility for the baby and everything. So that's what I would do. I take her to the appointments for the clinic.
I gotcha. And from what you know about her, did she use any drugs, pills, or anything like that?
I'm not sure if it's true, but I've heard she did coke.
Okay. Was it normal for her to leave the house at later at night?
I mean, other than when you tell me crazy, because it's not a good time to talk about it right now. But she was talking to this one guy. They were holding hands, and she posted it on Instagram after 1 a.m. But that was really about the times I was seeing her going out late at night.
Okay. When's the last time you spoke with her?
She had told me she had gone out to the mall. She bought a dress because we was gonna have a baby shower probably in 2 weeks. Yes, message was on 8/20. I was at the house, but I was on the phone one day and I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I started playing video games, so I didn't text him back till later on. And then after that, I got my response back.
Gotcha.
You haven't said anything really happened to her?
The medical examiner is going to be the lead on this until more information comes back. Is there anything else about what happened or what's going on?
To be honest, I'm confused. I mean, I really don't know what happened. I really don't know anything.
She left the home around 10:30 and somebody picked her up in a vehicle. There is a potential suspect still at large, but detectives aren't ruling anything out.
Her use of drugs in the past, so it's a possibility. It's possible she took something that she shouldn't have taken. It's always hard to believe that a young pregnant person would be doing drugs knowing they have a baby inside of them, but we see it all the time where a friend overdoses with their other friends and they just dump them in a panic and leave the scene. So possibly an overdose situation.
Then Mia's sister calls detectives, and everything changes.
My sister knows already that the one that had more information was Mia's best friend. Her name is Jordan.
Okay.
She told me that the guy made her walk up all the way to the entrance of the neighborhood.
Did she tell you what guy?
No. I'm pretty sure she has more information than us, because they're best friends.
Okay.
I have a video if you want me to send it to you.
All right, I appreciate it. If you guys get anything further, just give me a call back, okay?
Okay, whatever. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Detectives now turn to Mia's best friend.
Time to get through that. There's more to uncover, for sure. See a TV on in there? Hey, sir, how's it going?
Regarding Mia?
Yes. Thank you. Hey, so I'm Detective Ariaza. That's Corporal Araya. Obviously, we're Gwinnett PD. Hi. Your mom? I'm assuming you know we're here to talk about a little bit about Mia and kind of what's going on with that.
That night, she texted my name, and I was like, yes. She said that she was gonna link up with him.
With him being?
Jesus. And then she said this dude made me walk to the entrance. I'm guessing like the entrance of the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, girl, I'm scared. And that was the last thing she ever said to me. I was like texting her, telling her to answer me, but she never answered.
Is there anything that you know that would be a reason for her to tell you she was scared?
He's never done anything for her to be scared of him like that.
Okay. I know she was pregnant. What's going on with that, and what did you know about her and her relationship?
We had like went out with each other before.
Like before she got pregnant, what you're saying?
Yeah, like probably 2 times before she got pregnant. And I think she was saying like he didn't really want to be in the kid's life.
Did you say she just found out he was 20?
Right, so she's 20.
Yeah, like a few weeks ago, she told me that she had found out that he's 20. When he had got her pregnant, she was 15.
Okay. Would she talk about him often to you?
Not necessarily, only when like he would do things that like annoyed her.
Okay. Were they seeing other people?
Mia, she has seen like other guys. They both have. But like it wasn't like really anything serious or anything.
Do you know Jesus at all?
I never talked to him before. I just know like what happened between them. But like me and like some other people, we kind of think that like Jesus has something to do with it.
I appreciate you guys talking to us. I'm sorry for your guys' loss. If you guys need anything or there's anything we can do, feel free to reach out. We have confirmation that Jesus was the one who at least went to pick her up and was the last one to actually have contact with her. Some of the details she was giving us about how they met and coming together seemed to be different than what Jesus gave us last night. He kind of made it seem like he just met her randomly at a party, they had sex, and then he found out she was pregnant a couple months later. But the friend is saying that they may have went out on a couple of dates prior to her getting pregnant. And so it seems like another discrepancy into what Jesus was telling us, which is not good for Jesus.
Jesus' story is starting to fall apart. Even Mia's friends are pointing at Jesus now. To confirm their suspicion, detectives pull Mia's phone records, and what they find changes everything.
You awake? Yeah, what you doing? Chilling. We learned that Mia had a screen recording of more messages between her and Jesus that were since deleted from her iMessage. She says, I'm in bed. I can't sleep. I go to sleep at 2. He's like, damn. He says to her, is everyone awake? She says, just my nephews. Everybody else is sleeping. I'm talking about coming to get her. He's like, you down or what? She says, yes. And then he says, what time? She says, 10:30. He says, let me get ready. Don't say, matter of fact, delete all the messages, even from recently deleted. She says, okay. He's like, I'm for real. She's like, okay. Then he says, I'm on my way. He says, come to the entrance. That's at 10:32, which is when she walked out of her house. The only camera I got from inside of her neighborhood so far is ring footage from their house. She comes out of her house, cuts through the grass, turns left, and goes up the street. Which is consistent with the messages with him telling her, hey, come to the entrance of the neighborhood.
Within 72 hours, the case is turned. The man who claimed to be searching for Mia was actually trying to bury her story.
As she was walking up to meet with Jesus, and then she told him right before she stopped responding, she said, I'm scared. Her best friend says, why? And then she never hears from her again, and she's dead now. That's him, by the way, if you guys haven't seen him.
Jesus has no prior convictions. Jesus Monroy is brought in for a voluntary interview. He's calm, too calm.
This is Corporal Daniel. You just walk me through your day, Sunday, who you were communicating with, stuff like that.
I was by myself on most of the day. I was just there at home. I never left the house or anything. My brothers had a soccer game, so they went over there, and then after that, they went to their friend's house across the street, and then they got home like around 11. I mean, the only people I talk to is my cousin from Texas, my girl, she's from over there as well. Oh, and Mia as well.
Is your girlfriend in Texas?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. So what was your communication like with Mia on that day?
We was texting the whole day. She had gone down to the mall. She bought a dress for the baby shower. The last message I got from her was at 8:21 about her cat, because she had a cat missing. And then after that, that's when her brother started calling me saying if she was with me.
Okay. And the last time you talked to her was 8 p.m.
Yeah, that was
the last message. Do you still have the messages with her, like on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you mind if we take a look at them? Thanks. You guys ever hang out or anything?
She would ask me to hang out, but I would bail on her. So I wouldn't really hang out with her.
Obviously, you know, like we got her phone and everything. Would there be any reason for there to be any more messages between you and her that we're not seeing here?
You can scroll up all you want.
Did you delete any messages on here?
No.
Did you message her saying that you were going to come pick her up?
What Jesus doesn't know is that detectives already recovered the messages he thought were gone, and every lie he tells is digging him deeper.
She has messages on her phone, right? So she screen recorded your guys' conversation.
What she did?
Mm-hmm. And it's of you guys texting each other, and this is all on there.
I mean, it was probably all messages, I don't know, because
it's not old, it's July 14th. Between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., specifically around 10, you guys talk about meeting up, right? You tell her, you still down or whatever. You tell her, okay, I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna head over there. She agrees, right? And then she leaves her house.
and walks down the street through her neighborhood to go meet with you. So why are those messages gone on your phone but not on hers?
Now, I don't know what messages she's talking about because I never meet up with her. I never left the house.
So I'm gonna read it to you off of her phone. You down or what? Yes. Let me get ready. Don't say, matter of fact, delete all the messages, even from recently deleted. Okay, I'm for real.
I mean, I didn't tell her to do anything.
You texted Mia, and Mia texted you.
You can see it in his eyes the moment he realizes he's been caught. But instead of coming clean, he doubles down.
Asking you to explain what those messages are about because you did go and pick her up and you're telling us you didn't.
Are you accusing me of having something to do with it?
We're kind of giving you this opportunity to man up and say, okay, I did pick up, I did lie to you about that, but this is what actually happened.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I did not disagree with that song.
But the thing is, you can lie, I can lie, but the evidence doesn't lie. So we're asking you what happened when you met up with Mia at 10:30 at the entrance of her neighborhood on July 14th, this past Sunday.
So, I mean, I don't know what y'all want to tell you, but...
So she just walked out of the house for no reason.
I mean, that's what we're trying to find out.
We know why. She's meeting you, dude. What's happening is I'm trying to find out who killed your girlfriend and your kid.
She wasn't my perfect.
The mother of your unborn child, who is now dead, that was going to be a boy, right? Every guy's dream to have a little son to look up to him at some point. Sometimes it comes sooner than later. Happened to me. What happened was pretty up, right? You can agree to that? You have no explanation for how the messages went from your phone to her phone on that night.
Michael?
So once we download your phone and those messages come back from the cloud and they come back from the server, now what? What is going to be your explanation for that?
The room's gone cold. Jesus is locked in a standoff with detectives, and someone's about to crack. It buries him.
Stone cold. I mean, he doesn't feel a thing. I'm confident that once we download his cell phone, we're gonna get those deleted messages back and location information. Ultimately, we weren't able to get a confession out of him. We went over the text messages that were located on Mia's phone.
Just go ahead, just stand up.
He basically denied it, said he didn't send the text messages. There was no point in the interview where he showed any signs of remorse, any signs of emotion, knowing that the woman carrying his child and his child were both murdered. Ultimately, he kind of held through and continued to lie to us. We were able to get enough to go ahead and charge him with.
Meanwhile, detectives secure a warrant for Heises's phone, not just to trace his steps, but to confirm what they already suspect. He was there when Mia died.
This is his Maps app. It says location from 7/14/24, which is the date of the murder. And then it says Stevens Road. And if you click on it, this is his location from where he was when he opened it at 10:38.
Where is that location?
It's literally at the entrance of her neighborhood. She was found all the way down here. That makes 100% sense. And that's at the exact time that he'd be at the front.
Now there's no escape. The phone places him at the scene. But just as officers prepare to charge him, detectives uncover something worse.
Oh, this is Texas girl?
Texas girl.
Okay. He like hints towards the fact of like he hurt her by getting somebody else pregnant.
So is the Texas girl like breaking up with him?
She cut it off. It seems like he wants to be with her. She's basically saying no because you've got a future ahead of you, In other words, private baby and all that stuff. And so he's like, I'll make it up to you.
He was upset. Last messages, she didn't respond to him. Like he texted her last, she didn't say anything back. I think he was looking around for a solution to his problem, and this was the way he decided to do it. Just killing her.
Those messages made one thing clear. He saw Mia and the baby as a problem he had to fix. When Roy lured Mia out, pretended he wanted to talk, then killed her to avoid being a father.
There's no word for me to explain how I feel, but I'm, you know, my soul is it's gone. I don't got no more soul.
Built up inside of me that I keep to myself because I don't want to worry those around me since they are already more worried about me. Ever since that night, I've carried so much guilt because I was the last one to see my little sister alive. She told me she was going to the gas station with Jesus, and I just let her go. Just so that monster that sits right there can take her away from me and my family. Hearing my mother cry every night because her heart and the light of her life isn't here anymore.
I need to triple it, you know, $500,000 so they can think about it twice and for the safety of everybody out there in Winnetka County. Yeah, she was a adorable daughter. She was a dancing. She was making videos. I mean, she was a happy mom. She was waiting for her baby. She was real happy. But now she's gone. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. My heart is broke. I had to deal with it. I mean, I'm still fighting, and I'm gonna keep fighting until I get justice for Mia and Sebastian.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve deep into the heart of the human experience.